Undead. Oh, it's a Camila deck.
Ugh.
Because it's undead and vampire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Vampire Gen.
Fire type stuff. Hellflame Emperor. I don't recognize that. Oh, hey. Hey, it's, Neo Daedalus. The boy.
Oh, yeah. Daedalus or whatever. Daedalus, I don't know.
Oh, Guilford the Lightning, so, like, warrior-esque. One of the Dark Magician other types, I don't quite remember, but...
is that the old sage one, or it's hard to tell?
It's a different one. I know it's in Duel Links, but, like... IDK.
Oh, I see the bird, though. No mistaking that bird.
Wait, which bird?
Green, next one. Yep, them. Simorg or whatever its name is.
Oh, yeah.
I just every time I see it in Duel Links, I'm like, you're sure a bird, my dude.
Yep, sure a bird.
Kinda love it.
Oh, this
is that Parsaf?
Antique gear. Yeah, Neo Parshan. So some of the angel types.
Yep.
More structure decks. What are these? Dragon types. Mikado monsters? Oh, the 6... Is that the one that they called the 6 Samurai or something in...
Oh, maybe.
It's like, I can't tell because obviously the names some of the time are different in Japanese. This is undead type, magic types, warrior types, machine types. Oh, hey, Dragoonity.
Oh, Dragoonity.
Yeah, these are more general packs of, like, actual, like...
archetypes.
Yeah, actual archetypes. This is... These
Where's my ice barrier at?
Demon types. Dragonic, Legion, I think? Some more water types. Oh, this is, Shit, I'm totally blanking on the name of that archetype, but it was like the mirror, the aqua something mirror.
Oh, the Gishki ones?
Maybe it's Gishki? I don't remember.
Something like that. I know exactly the one you mean, but my brain is not.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like a Blue Eyes structured deck.
Oh god.
Something Zeal related. I see a Neos. I see a Junk Warrior. Sacred Hoshino Kishidan. Hoshino Kishidan? Oh, this looks like Xyz. Light Road. Light Road Judgment? Huh. I don't know, some kind of synchro set. And then, yeah. There's a lot of card packs, actually. A decent amount of card packs in here. But
yeah,
of,
golly.
like, actual packs that you would, like...
buy in real life.
buy in real life instead of here's a card pack for just, like, weird random things and then terrible fusion cards and... I'm looking at you, Tag Force 1.
Do you want this fusion that has 1800 attack power? You could summon a level 4 monster at that strength?
Power creep.
Power creep. Not to be too meta or anything.
Let's duel Jomochi. Hey, let's
A
tag
friend.
duel.
Fight us.
My tag partner is this. Who is it? Baki!
Wow. Hey, Baki.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious, actually.
Wow. At least he knows this one.
I know, at least it's also like rando off the street.
It's not the main villain.
Or that either.
I'm still not over it.
That was just God. So no worries, Black Daisy.
Yeah, do not ever feel like you're required to engage. We're fine if you're just chilling and listening.
Alright.
Too many ghosts.
Is Tonochi gonna survive tag partnering with Maki?
Could you imagine? He would literally just, like, expire because his death would be too horrifying.
Yeah, it's literally like...
さあ俺とゲームをしようぜ
And
俺は真のデュエリストになるデュエルだ
by the way...
せ俺のターン
I'll wait until Tonochi's finished.
モンスターを伏せるぜカードをセットターンエンド
俺のターンカードを引くぜ
Pharaoh, that's not you!
リバースカードトラップ発動
Wait! Wait, did Konami-kun show up in a Digimon game?
What?
Wait. No, Black Daisy,
hold
you have to...
hold on.
You have to tell us about this now. Because, holy crap, like, if Konami-kun actually shows up in other games besides, like... Oh, okay. I was, like, scared for a second. I was like, oh my god. Is Konami-kun hopping series, like, literally...
God. Okay, jeez, cause God, I was like, cause he definitely has the goggle aesthetic going. Hot damn! I was literally sitting here struggling to remember if like Konami has anything to do with Digimon, and I was like, I don't think it is. I thought it was Bandai.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, that was the thing.
Okay.
Usually Bandai would pick up a something like this because they're like the marketing kings in Japan of like coming up with toy lines and other merchandise and stuff like this for this kind of series. But for some reason, Konami got the bid instead, and now we're just stuck with Konami having Yu-Gi-Oh forever. So you know, that's fine.
And that's why we never got any really good merchandise until years later.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
I would have loved. Man, I wish Bandai got their fucking license. They would have had like 50,000 Karibo plushies by now.
It's okay, we have one Karibo plushie. Yeah, Digimon is Bandai.
Yeah.
But yeah, just God, no. Konami-kun definitely looks like he should be out from Digimon instead. But also at the same time, he looks like he's trying to crib Pharaoh's style in this game. And it's just like
so because he looks like he's trying to be all of the protagonists at once, TBH, because he's still got like the Osiris red jacket ish. He's got like the freaking choker necklace shit. I think he got goggles in 5D's Tag Force where he was trying to be a motorcycle guy.
Yeah, literally he's like just a combination of all the different Konami-kuns that have kind of showed up. So he's like, he looks like this because he started as a GX Tag Force protagonist, so he was wearing Osiris Red because of course. And then when they moved him on into 5D's Tag Force, like, he gained goggles and a slightly different outfit, but he was still wearing the red.
Yep.
So now he's just like this weird mishmash of like, this is my Yu-Gi-Oh! OC who's best friends with everybody from Yu-Gi-Oh!
He really is. It's literally like he's just the self-insert in these Tag Force games, and it's just... Tag Force is the Sonic Forces of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise.
God.
I say that quite lovingly for the most part, but I don't. Konami-kun's too generic, though. I kind of wish you could have customized your own self-insert, because then it would have been more fun.
It would have been more fun. And yeah,
Instead
no.
of trying to be knockoff Judai.
God, yeah.
Okay, a Blue Eyes White Dragon plushie would be absolutely adorable.
It would be adorable.
It's like, I just want a bunch of Duel Monsters plushies. They'd all be good. Like, I want
Honestly.
50 Rebos, I want, like, all the Scapegoats.
They made
I want some
scapegoats
Dragon
at some
Friends.
point.
Yeah, they did, but they were also, like, UFO catcher things,
Yeah.
if I remember.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, like, I wish they just sell them. I
No.
want them 5 ever.
I know. They would honestly make a lot of money.
They make so much money? No, I don't want to buy cards. Buy our cards. Buy more cards. It's just like I want to buy things other than cards.
Yep.
I'll buy both. Had to resort to buying crappy American Yu-Gi-Oh! Merchandise that always looked kind of wrong, TM.
Yep, like my... like my Yusei on his D-wheel.
Weirdly bow-legged D-wheel Yusei whose helmet is not removable.
Just kind of looks like a weird action figure. The D-wheel looks nice, but Yusei himself just looks weird.
Yeah, it's like the D-wheel's great, but the Yusei is just quality TM.
It also shoots cards from the front for some reason, which is like, why is it shooting cards? This isn't a fucking Power Rangers motorcycle. Although I wonder if they
Because-
used the same mold.
Maybe, I think it's literally because, like, so many of these, like, action figures, Wiggle Fingers, are, like... Literally, I feel like American toy marketing for little boys kind of has to be like, oh, if the figure doesn't do some kind of action thing, then it's, like, too much like a doll. You can't have that. Genders. So, like, there's always something like, oh, it's got, like, kung fu action in its arms, or it's gonna do a chop, or, like, it's gonna... The card fucking shoots motorcycles, and... I said that backwards, but TPH, it could go the same way.
Oh, by the way, you may have noticed that they did not get Pharaoh's original voice actor. For some reason, everybody else is here, although they only voiced...
Not even everyone.
Yeah, they only voiced some of the main cast, and not even all of the main cast, so only some of them, like Akifa over here is not... I did it again. Yami Bakura is not voice acted at all here.
Yep. He got no voice. Mai has a voice. Anzu doesn't have a voice. It's just...
It's weird.
decisions were made.
It's weird and spotty, but Pharaoh is so very obviously not his original voice actor, and it weirds me the hell out. Like,
It's very uncomfortable.
it's super uncomfortable because, like, Pharaoh's voice actors... Yuki's voice actor is very distinct. Like,
Yep.
I don't know, there's just something about his voice is very distinct compared to a lot of the other voices, kind of voice qualities that you usually get from anime. So it's like, it's very distinct, and he never did much, he didn't do really any anime after that. He's mostly like a live action person. I'm forgetting his name right now, unfortunately. But,
Yeah, I'm bad with names.
so, like, you know, he's a live action person, so he really didn't do any other anime. So it's not like I can go like, oh yeah, he also did this character from this and that character from that, like most other voice actors. So he's literally just Yugi. His voice is Yugi. And so it's like, to put somebody else as Yugi just feels so wrong.
Yep.
And it's also weird because it's like, why couldn't they get him back? Was he busy? Was he too expensive? Who knows? I don't know, it's weird.
Got them all back for Duel Links, who knows?
I'm sure it's because everybody else are actual, like, they're mostly, like, voice actors. Like, their main deal is voice acting. Although,
yeah,
even,
honestly.
and
This feels like a budget and a rushed project, so maybe it's literally like, I'm not going to be available because I'm doing like a live thing, sorry.
yeah,
バトル行け
but they
ブラ
didn't
ック
even
マジシャン
try to find
Black
someone
magic.
who kind of sounds like him. It's just this guy who doesn't sound like Pharaoh at
終
all.
わりじゃね
カードをセット
え速攻魔法発動
John Gius
Also,
himself
I-
sounds perfectly fine. Oh, sorry.
No, just, sorry, I'm gonna be right back a minute.
Okay. Yeah, it's really weird.
Turn end だ
And Yami Makina is not voice acted. Draw. I'll put a card face down. Monster face down, card face down, turn end. And it's finally my turn. Sorry for constant munching right away. So for those who are not familiar with how Xyz works, and we only recently figured out how Xyz works, is basically the Xyz summon will tell you how many monsters you need in order to summon it. So here, for example, like all the Xyz cards I have are level 4. You need 2 level 4 monsters, basically. So then what happens is that you layer those 2 level 4 monsters on top of each other, and then on top of that, you put the Xyz monster. And the 2 level 4 monsters are then kind of attached to the Xyz monster, and you can detach them in order to activate effects that they have and stuff like that, which is interesting. So it's like, while it is kind of almost like a fusion summon or a synchro summon, the fact that the Xyz cards themselves, like the cards you used in order to Xyz summon, stick around and you use them as materials is interesting and different, I guess. But I guess that means then that they're really permanently out of play until you use them and they go to the graveyard. So, like, if you need, you can't call them away from the Xyz summon that they were used, I guess. Which is also interesting. Reverse card, what is it? Monster Box? I vaguely remember this one. Okay. Every standby phase, in order to keep this card up, you pay 500 life points. When your opponent declares an attack, you can do a coin toss, and if you call it correctly, that monster's attack will be 0 until the end of the battle phase. Interesting. Are you serious?
ー全力で戦うぜ。俺のターン。うん。頼むぞ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。
Hey, baby dragon.
Why
Does he have a voice clip for that? Guess as it is a gamble card, but like.
カードを伏せる。ターンエンド。
行くぜ、俺のターン。カードを引くぜ。手札から魔法発動。バトルだ。ブラックマジシャン、ブラックマジック。
Ah, that's so weird.
タップカード発動。モンスターボックス。これで攻撃目標を見つけちゃうぜ。
Another monster box.
うわっ。
ターンエンドだ。
Otisama the turn, because of course it says Otisama. Still keeping up the cost of monster box for whatever reason. And I just have the worst luck with that. Oh, another one. Oh, hey, Destiny Draw. So at some point they introduced Destiny Draw, which is like if you're in a pinch, you have a higher chance of drawing a card that's important to you.
スターを攻撃表示で召喚。時の魔術師の効果発動。タイムルレット。
Alright, Jonoshi's luck has been pretty bad so far, but let's see. Oh, of course he gets it this time.
バトルだ。頼むぞ。
Isn't that always how it
モンスターでダイレク
works?
トアタックだ。
Welcome back.
Thank.
カードをセット。
In Time Wizard.
ターンエンド。
俺のターン。
Still getting weirded
Oh,
out
shit.
by his voice.
は
魔法発動。光の暴風剣。
I know we wanted to play this for Yuki's
Oh,
birthday,
shit.
but maybe...
Maybe we should
Ended.
switch over to someone else.
Yeah, maybe if Pharaoh, we're gonna have to listen to him and be uncomfortable.
And I'm uncomfortable.
So wiggly.
It wiggly. Also, I can special summon it when I summon a level 4 monster, which then allows me to immediately XE summon.
E. Although he still does have Time Wizard out there.
Yeah. As long as I get rid of him, I should be fine.
Can you?
Why couldn't I?
Oh, because swords are revealing light, but does that not block you for 3 turns? Just them?
I thought it was just them.
Okay, no, I've never actually had a copy of Swords of Revealing Light, so I wasn't certain.
No, I believe it's just them.
Okay, then heck yeah.
Although now I'm a little paranoid.
No, sorry.
No, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I'm gonna attack.
Nice.
Oh, not another monster box. Come. Really? You put 2 out?
Well,
You can't keep that up next turn. Alright, here's 1. You got that one. There's nothing to do for it.
まだ負けてねえ。俺のターン。どう。時の魔術師の効果発動。タイムルーレット。
Well, good job, Jonachi.
congratulations.
That was a weird match.
くそ。
That was
俺
weird.
の負けだ。
俺の勝ちだ。
さすがはこの野郎たちとはすげえデュエルだったぜ。Oh my god. As expected of like Yugi and this jerk.
This guy.
Alright. I'll save that file for now. As something else. Okay. Now let us return. I have a couple save states, so let's just load this one. There we go. Yeah. So as much as it's like, hey, it's Yugi's birthday, we should try to play as Yugi, there's only so much we can probably handle of weird Pharaoh voice
Yeah.
not sounding right, so...
Yeah.
So instead, let's move on to Trash Son.
Of course. What other choice was there?
There was no other choice, especially... Strap in! Buckle the fuck in!
Oh, buckle the fuck up for this one.
I'm still crying. Oh god. Tenjoink.
Oh, this pining idiot.
Oh my god. Closing my eyes like this, I can feel your pulse even now. It's soft and warm. It's almost like I'm right there next to you. It's like, how happy would I be if I could stay like this forever? Tenjoink.
Oh my god.
I'm dying all over again. I'm crying. Tenjoin is Asuka. It's, or Alexis as it were in the dub. But, yeah, Asuka Tenjoin is her full name. So he, calls her Tenjoin-kun because polite.
In person, he is generally polite too.
Honestly, I mean, it's always a thing in, like, shonen that, like, for some reason, in general, guys call each other, like, Yobi-ste without, like, any honorifics. Like, just by their first name. But then, they're generally, quote, politer towards girls, and they use their last name. May stick a chan on there. Occasionally there's Kun. Kun is kind of like... It's kind of, like, hard to describe, like, the difference, but, like, Kun... When like, a guy says, like, ex-Kun, it kind of implies that he's more, like... I don't want to... Well, to be honest, it is a little bit kind of like... I am a little bit superior. There's a little bit of that a lot of the time. And it's like... What am I saying? Sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought. It's basically like, oh, I'm of like higher class or like higher standing, and I'm using kun as a way to be kind of like... There's a slight gap there, I suppose. There's an extra gap, I guess. Chan kind of implies that you're like decently good friends with them, but with like kun, it's like there's a decent gap there, I guess. And then, of course, again, like, for some reason, guys are just, like, completely Yobi-ste, unless you're, like, a particularly polite character like Yugi or something like that, who, like, you know, uses kun on everybody's names, kun or san or chen or something like that.
Except for Asuka.
Yeah.
I mean, Anzu. God, I keep doing that.
They all start with A.
Why are the first three protagonists all female protagonists A names?
Because they were going for a theme, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
But, yeah. Anyway, this idiot is pining over her because that's what he does.
That's what he do.
Just, ha! この野郎! Just... You! How long were you there? It's like, I hate it to be true, but did you just hear... What? You heard all of that just now?
I heard you being an idiot, yeah.
Forget it immediately, right this instant. Otherwise, I will have to get rid of you.
No witnesses.
No witnesses into the ocean.
Into the ocean with ye.
Oh my god. You won't tell anyone? Are you sure?
See, Black Daisy, we're we're in a special kind of hell over here, and we ship all three of them.
Yeah. Anybody who has perused my Tumblr as of late has, or both of our Tumblrs, honestly, as of late,
Yep.
knows exactly what kind of shipping hell we're in.
They're all just such idiots, and we love them.
Yep, we're in this OT3 hell together, so yeah.
This is our life now.
This is our life now. It's like, why, okay, here's my argument for it, okay? Why stress about all this freaking love triangle drama bullshit when you can just have all three of them together and be cute, okay?
Basically,
It's like, we hate
the love triangle is dead.
Forget love triangles, they suck. So
It's stressful.
yeah, it's stressful and it's boring and it's overdone.
It really is the weird triangle. Once you go in, you never get out, and lots of people don't believe it exists. Our ship is actually a pool noodle, and we're the only ones on it.
Yeah, basically, like if you check the choice shipping tag, choice shipping is the name of the ship, by the way. If you check the choice shipping tag on Tumblr, we are the only ones really there.
We are 99% of the choice ship tag.
There's like a few here and there from like older posts that are just kind of there from like a while ago, but no, we are just the tag now.
Our city now.
Our city now. So that's the kind
AO3 doesn't even have a tag for it, and someday I'm gonna change that, dang it.
someday we're gonna change that. No, I really do want to write something eventually. I'm just very terrible at writing. And
Same. Writing is hard.
writing is hard, motivation is hard.
Motivation is the hardest part.
But yeah, basically, with that sort of backstory, you can see how where we're coming from with this sort of stupid thing.
Why we're giggling like fools.
Yup. Anyway, meanwhile, Juna's gonna try to throw us into the ocean.
We know too much.
We know too much. It's like, well, I do know that you have tight lips. But that still doesn't make me feel safe. At this rate, it can't be helped. Konoyaro, I'll have you help me out. With what? You know, that. You know, that. That. His face.
God, the blush.
That blush face is just... They could have gone with goofier, but they just gave him a straight blush face, and I am eternally grateful.
Blessed content.
Blessed content.
Just literally give any of the dorks a cute blushy face, and I'm like, yes, thank you for this gift.
get it all, do you? It's helping me with... Wait, hold on, I'm gonna double check this word. Because I'm not entirely sure what this word is. Do phone. Joju. The realization of my love. No, don't worry. It's completely understandable that you wouldn't want to get into GX. And it's like, there's a lot going on with GX, and like, we're in this special kind of hell where, like, we're in this special kind of hell.
Our relationship with GX is extraordinarily complicated.
It's very complicated, so, like...
The short of it is basically we adopted all of the characters because we enjoyed the characters deeply, but the show itself was problems. The plot was bad. They didn't know how to keep things on track.
It had a
They
lot
made
of problems.
choices.
They made some choices. But yeah.
Oh, they made some choices.
No, we're already consigned to our fate. We're just stuck in this hell. Like, we know this. But yeah, it's I think is it the longest one? Does it have the most episodes out of all the other series? Or no?
I'm not sure. I don't know how many episodes Arc 5 has.
No, 5Ds.
I mean, I can always just...
5Ds is amazing, and we highly recommend.
Oh,
Please,
5Ds was excellent.
please go to 5Ds.
5Ds will cleanse all of your bad feelings about other bad shows. You say is the goodest of sons.
He's so good. He's so good. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the goodest, purest son. We're here to talk about the trash son. It's like, oh, now you finally get it. Now then, it's like, how do I convey these feelings to Tenjoin-kun? Konoyaro, don't just sit there and listen to me. You think of something as well. And then Fubuki shows up.
Then Fubuki shows up to make poor life decisions. Or offer up poor life decisions.
To make everything worse. It seems like it's my time to shine. You are... I'm gonna have to do this. Alright. Lost lands, worrying over love. By raising your head, what do you see? The sky. 10. 10 means heaven, but can also mean sky. 10. Shine! This is still a stupid catchphrase.
Good.
Fubuki-san. Again, I just love how unsure he looks.
Yup. Just like his should I be listening to him about anything? Oh god.
Just concerned. He looks very concerned.
Concern.
That's-
Sorry, OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Is way longer than GX.
Okay, well that makes sense because there's a lot going on. And they also had, like, 2 or 3 filler arcs.
Yep. Yeah, because GX is 180 episodes long, and, like, regular Duel Monsters is, like, 224 episodes long.
Yeah, that makes sense.
5Ds went to
It was
154.
Yeah, I remember 5Ds was like 150 something.
Yeah.
Then there was like Zeal and Zeal 2 though, but it's the same show basically.
It's the same show, it had 2 seasons. But then it had a total of... no, not characters, where's the episodes?
So Black Daisy, if you want, go to 5Ds first, and then if you feel like you're up for it, then go to GX, but otherwise, going to 5Ds first is perfectly fine.
Yeah, because aside from the anniversary movie, it didn't overlap with GX things at all, really, so you don't really need GX.
or even the original stuff. Like, it's kind of really its own separate thing. So you don't have to worry about continuity, except for the quote movie, which is more like a special. And for that one, it's like, you don't really need to know anything about GX in order to enjoy it. You might be kind of confused as to what the heck is going on with Judai, because there is a lot going on with Judai. That's just not explained if you haven't watched GX because some shit goes down. But, like, other than that, you don't really need to know anything about GX in order to enjoy it. And again, it's unironically our favorite Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
It really is, I can't believe it. Also, it looks like Zeal has 146 episodes and 2 specials.
It's even slightly less than 5Ds.
Yep.
Huh. Oh, you've actually watched Bonds Beyond Time? I'm surprised you did, because the context makes a lot less sense if you don't know about 5Ds.
Yubel is weird. They're...
Well, not even about Yubel, I just meant, like, if you haven't watched 5Ds
No,
yet.
yeah, but Black Daisy said Yubel is weird, and I agree.
Oh yeah, Yubel is a character.
I really wish I could have liked them. I really do.
Same.
On paper, they sounded like a character that I would be absolutely down to enjoy, and then things happened, and I was like, none of this went the way I would like it to. It's bad.
Yeah. We're not here to talk about that.
We don't need to dump all our frickin' GX salt all over the stream.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be too negative, because I know there's a lot of people who like GX for what it is.
And it's like, there's a lot of people who like GX for what it is. There are a lot of people who argue that GX is the best Yu-Gi-Oh, but shrug.
It's all very subjective.
And I mean, honestly, opinions are always subjective, but so it's like we don't want to shit all over it because people really love it, and it was important for a lot of people, and that's absolutely fair, but we had problems with it.
Yeah, and I think some of it is coming to it from when we're much older versus maybe like watching it when we were younger.
I think if I had watched it when I was much younger and when it was new, I would not have nearly as many problems with it as I do.
Yeah.
But then again, at the same time, I had like, oh, they changed it, now it sucks bias, because I was like, oh, this isn't like regular Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, it was just dork. You know, so it's like...
Yeah.
So, thank God I agreed that. But also, it's like, I almost wish I could have, like, enjoyed GX a little more mindlessly, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just there's just a lot going on, which is why, like we said, we have a very complicated relationship with GX. It's extremely complicated, because at the end of the day, I think both of us agree that it wasn't great. But at the same time, there are some things about it that we liked, and clearly we really liked the characters because we stole them. Like,
Our children now.
Our children now. So, yeah. And no, yeah, it was just like suddenly he was dead, but then like 5 minutes later they reversed it. So not even 5 minutes later, like 2 minutes later. But yeah. Anyway, that's right. I am the helper of those who are worried over love. My name is Tenjo Ifubuki. This drama queen.
He is such a drama queen. He lives for being extra.
Manchome-kun. It seems like the person that you're currently, I don't know if pining is the word I want to use, or what's the word I want to use? Longing after it? No, pining after, I guess, is Asuka. How did you know that? It's simple. Much like Konoyaro-kun over here, I overheard all of that, things you were saying to yourself. It's like, I heard everything about your feelings for Asuka.
God.
And then Jin is dying inside.
God.
I'm sorry, even though she's your sister. There's no reason to apologize. I'm always the ally of those who are in love. It's like, Konoyaro-kun and I will cheer you on, in your love endeavors, basically. Really? Fubuki-san, no, teacher! It's like, please lend your strength to me. Of course! Now that that's decided, let's act immediately. I know, seeing Yugi's tears are never... They're just not allowed.
It's illegal.
It's just so sad. Manchome-kun, Konoyaro-kun. I'll prepare things. So why don't you two kill some time? Yes, I'll leave everything to you. This is fortunate, Konoyaro. It's like Fubuki-san, who's known as the Magician of Love, which, who knows him as that? He probably just said that himself.
Yep.
He gave himself that nickname.
Like most of his nicknames, I'm sure.
Yep. He's like, he's become our ally. It's not far from now that I can finally tell Tenjo-kun my love.
You know, as opposed to just going up to her and telling her.
He couldn't do that. That would include talking to her face.
Her adorable, adorable face.
He's a mess.
He's such a mess.
Just wait and see, Tenjo-kun. Anyway, it's the same idea, and they're totally using the same GX Tag Force music, by the way. I mean, all of these standing portraits are totally just from Tag Force.
Tag Force. Yep.
And yeah,
And
no.
once again, even though this entire scenario in the show happened at near the end of the first season, here's all these characters from 3 or 4 seasons later.
Yep, it's like, even though this particular storyline was like towards the end of the first like arc, it's like literally we have Yubel here, who they don't show up until the 3rd arc. Like, Amon is the same. By all accounts, at this point in the story, Camila is dead. Camila
Yup.
is just dead.
Camula is effing dead.
Like Mizuchi, who's Sayo's sister, she is probably like she shouldn't be here. Edge,
Second season.
Edge shouldn't be here.
Yep.
Austin and
Tenton's
Johan.
second season.
Yeah, Austin, Johan, and Jim are started from third season. Sayo's over here.
Fujiwara's from frickin' fourth season.
It's like nobody's even supposed to remember who the heck he is at this point. It's all very weird.
It's a weird timeline.
Anyway, who should we duel first? I don't see a Judai, I don't see a Nazca, I don't see a Showa.
Our usual immediate choices are not available.
Yeah, Kenzone is here. I don't see Misawa either. I think it's kind of random who's on the map. You just kind of randomly duel people, and then I think at the end there's like a duel tournament here that you enter, but I'm pretty sure you only want to enter it once you've gotten like
your partner leveled up.
Yeah, your partner is, you know, you've established a good bond with your partner.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So let's see who might have a Sayo. Did they get Koyasu-san? Is this good Sayo or possessed Sayo?
I don't know.
His cheekbones aren't looking great. This might be possessed Sayo.
It's like on the one hand he's looking a little sallow, so maybe it's possessed Sayo probably, but also maybe they just used his art and he's fine.
I don't know. I mean, he's being polite, but it's very generic, kind of like a tag duel. I don't mind. The one chosen by destiny. It's you over there.
Ed?
Ed? Yeah, Sensei!
Yeah, Sensei.
I don't really want to do this, Nya. That's weird.
This is weird.
This is a little weird. But we get to hear if either of them have a voice. We have both Koya-san over here, and we have Kappei-san over here.
It's true. If either of them have a voice, we're in for a good time.
Oh yeah, so once his kind of like storyline, if you've unlocked him in Duel Links Black Daisy, so you know the whole storyline is basically he's possessed by the Light of Destruction.
Destruction, they call it.
Yeah, but once that's over, he goes back to being a good person. Like, I mean, there was still a good person in him, it's just that he was being possessed, so, like, he goes back to his regular self. And he doesn't look like he's, like, wasting away. His eyes are actually pretty soft. He's
a nice dude.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
And yes,
so.
the cat... Sorry.
No.
Yes, the teacher ends every sentence with "nya."
Yep, Nya Sensei just... His name. His name is not actually Nya Sensei, that's just our nickname for him. His name is Daitokuji, but he sticks Nya.
That's too hard for me to say, so his name is Nya Sensei.
I'm sorry. It is a very hefty last name, Daitokuji.